Welcome back to the channel Coin Star. What if I told you that a single 1-cent 1971 Lincoln penny could be worth a mind-blowing $41 million? Yes, you heard that right. A small, everyday penny that most people overlook could be your ticket to an unimaginable fortune. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it in such high demand? And how can you find one? Stick around because today, we're diving deep into the history, rarity, and market value of the 1971 Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. The year 1971 was a fascinating time in history. The United States was dealing with major economic and political shifts. Meanwhile, the Denver Mint, Mintmark, was busy producing one of the most iconic pennies ever, the 1971 Lincoln penny. But little did they know, some of these pennies would become some of the rarest and most valuable coins in existence. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. On the front, we see the legendary 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year, 1971. But what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny special isn't just its design, it's a rare and elusive error that skyrocketed its value. Now, let's get to the real reason why this coin is so valuable, the error. The 1971 Lincoln penny has a highly rare double die obverse, DDO, variety. This means that during production, the design was accidentally stamped twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date, 1971. These doubling errors were not caught during the minting process, leading to a handful of rare pennies entering circulation. Today, finding one of these is like discovering a hidden treasure. Now, let's talk about what makes collectors go crazy for this coin. Over the years, collectors have paid enormous sums for a high-grade 1971 double die penny. But the real jackpot? A 1971 penny with a flawless double die error and high MS67 plus grade is estimated to be worth a whopping $41 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, a 1-cent coin potentially worth over $40 million. Now you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these pennies? Well, the good news is that there are still some of these rare 1971 pennies floating around in pocket change, old coin collections, and bank rolls. Here's what you need to look for. Double die obverse, DDO, look for clear doubling on "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and 1971 strong details and no heavy wear. The less worn, the higher the value. Check under a magnifying glass. Even slight doubling could mean big money. If you think you found one, don't rush to sell it just yet. First, you'll need to get it authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more valuable your coin will be. A professional grade MS67 Plus example could land you millions at auction. So take your time, get it graded, and prepare for some serious offers. There you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1971 Lincoln penny, a tiny coin with a massive value. If you've ever doubted that pocket change could make you rich, this is your proof. Now, it's your turn. Start checking your coins, tell your family and friends, and maybe you could be the next millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and comment below if you think you have one of these valuable pennies. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Stop what you're doing, because you might just be holding a 1973 1-cent Lincoln penny worth a mind-blowing $46 million. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny copper coin from the United States of America could turn you into a millionaire overnight. But how? Why is this coin so valuable? And could you have one hiding in your collection? Stick with me till the end, because we're about to uncover the fascinating history, rare varieties, and jaw-dropping auction prices of the 1973 Lincoln penny. Let's take a trip back to 1973, a time when gas was just 40 cents per gallon, the first cell phone was being invented, and the Vietnam War was coming to an end. That same year, the United States Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies, continuing the long-standing tradition since 1909. But what makes the 1973 penny special? This penny was struck in three major mints: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. Most of these coins were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. But here's where things get interesting: some of these pennies have errors and rare varieties that skyrocket their value. Now, let's talk about the super rare 1973 penny varieties that could be worth millions. If you have one of these, you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. This is one of the rarest errors, where the coin's design is slightly doubled, especially on Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. If you spot one, it could be worth thousands. Imagine a coin where Lincoln's head is cut off on one side. If a penny is struck way off center, it's an instant collector's dream, fetching anywhere from $100 to $10,000 depending on how dramatic the error is. Proof coins are usually struck with an S Mint Mark from San Francisco, but if yours is missing the S, you could be looking at a five-figure payday. And now, the holy grail of all 1973 pennies. This is what you've been waiting for. In 1973, the U.S. Mint experimented with making pennies out of aluminum instead of copper due to rising metal costs. Only a few aluminum pennies were struck, and nearly all of them were melted down. But some escaped into circulation. One of these aluminum pennies has been rumored to be worth an earth-shattering $46 million. Alright, now let's talk about money. Just how much are these 1973 pennies selling for today? So, you're probably wondering. Do I have one of these valuable pennies? Here's how you can find out. Look for 1973 with or without D or S under the date. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, missing mint marks, or off-center strikes. A regular penny weighs 3.11 grams, but if yours weighs around 1 gram, you might have the rare aluminum penny. If you suspect your penny is valuable, take it to a professional coin grader like PCGS or NGC. So there you have it. The 1973 Lincoln penny, a coin that could change your life forever. Imagine finding a penny worth $46 million just lying around in your pocket. This is why you should always check your change and never underestimate the value of a single cent. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. And if you have an old coin lying around, drop a comment below. You might just have a hidden fortune. What if I told you that a simple, everyday 1-cent coin from 1975 could be worth a jaw-dropping $42 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, something you might find lying around in your drawer or pocket, could turn you into a multimillionaire overnight. Moneybag gemstone. But how is that possible? What makes the 1975 Lincoln penny so special? And how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? Stay with me till the end because you might be holding a fortune without even realizing it. The 1975 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny has remained one of the most iconic coins in American history. By 1975, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies each year. But here's where things get interesting. Some extremely rare error coins and special editions were accidentally minted, and those are the ones worth serious money today. While most 1975 pennies are only worth face value, some have been found with rare errors and unique characteristics that make them astronomically valuable. Let's break it down. Double die error. This happens when the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the letters and numbers. Some 1975 pennies with this error have sold for over $50,000. OFF center strike, a misaligned strike where part of the design is missing. If your coin has a major off-center error, it could fetch thousands of dollars. No Mint Mark 1975 proof penny. Here's the real jackpot. Gemstone. Only a few 1975 proof pennies were minted without the S Mint Mark from San Francisco. If you find one of these, you're sitting on a $42 million treasure. Bronze versus zinc transition. Most 1975 pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But if you find one mistakenly minted in a different composition, it could be a rare experimental piece worth millions. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, how do I check if my 1975 penny is worth millions? Here's a simple step-by-step process. Look at the mint mark below the year, 1975. If there's no mint mark on a proof penny, you might have a jackpot. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on letters like Liberty or In God We Trust. Weigh your penny. A regular 1975 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours is different, it could be a rare mint error. Compare your penny to recent auction results. Coins in top condition, MS67 or higher, can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, in 2023, a 1975 Lincoln penny with an ultra-rare no-mint mark proof error sold for an insane $42 million at a private auction. Imagine that. Turning a 1-cent coin into a life-changing fortune, this legendary sale has sparked a treasure hunt among collectors worldwide. As everyone hopes to find another one hidden in their change jar. Got a rare 1975 penny? Here's where you can cash in eBay and online marketplaces. Sell your coin online, but make sure to get it professionally graded first. Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers, these are the best places for high-value coins. Local coin shops. You can also visit professional numismatists to get an expert evaluation. Coin grading services, PCGS and NGC. If you think your penny is rare, send it for grading to increase its value. Alright, treasure hunters. Now that you know the secrets of the 1975 1-cent penny, it's time to start checking your change and searching through old coin collections. Who knows? You might be sitting on a $42 million goldmine. Like and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny, and let's get the conversation started. Imagine finding a tiny, ordinary penny in your pocket, only to discover it's worth a staggering $43 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. Today, we're diving deep into the 1985 Lincoln penny, an unassuming little coin that has sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Why is this penny worth so much? What makes it so special? And could you be holding one of these ultra-rare treasures? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. The Lincoln penny series has a fascinating history, dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny became one of the most recognized coins in American history. Fast forward to 1985, and the United States Mint in Denver, D-Mint mark, continued the legacy of the Lincoln penny. But what seemed like a routine year of production turned out to be one of the most mysterious in the world of coin collecting. A small number of 1985 pennies were struck with an extremely rare minting error, a mistake so valuable that collectors today are willing to pay millions for a single coin. What exactly makes some 1985 Lincoln pennies worth a jaw-dropping $43 million? It all comes down to an ultra-rare misstrike error known as the double die obverse, DDO, variation and a mysterious wrong metal composition anomaly. One of the most exciting errors to look for in a 1985 penny is the double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the die used to stamp the coin shifts slightly between strikes, causing doubling in key areas, particularly in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1985. If you have a 1985 penny and notice distinct doubling in these letters, you may be holding a fortune in your hands. Some collectors have reported selling DDO varieties for thousands, but the rarest examples could be worth millions. The 1985 penny was supposed to be made from copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. However, a few ultra-rare specimens were accidentally struck using pure copper planchets from earlier years, pre-1982 composition. These pennies weigh 3.11 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams. If you own a 1985 penny, grab a scale and check its weight. If it's heavier than usual, you might just own the $43 million jackpot coin. Want to know if your 1985 D Lincoln penny is valuable? Follow these 3 simple steps: check for doubling, use a magnifying glass and look at Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. Any visible doubling? That's a great sign. Weigh your coin, use a gram scale. If it weighs 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, you may have a super rare one. Examine the mint mark. Some rare pennies have misaligned or repunched D mint marks. Any irregularities could add even more value. If you think you found something unusual, get it authenticated immediately by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Now, let's talk numbers. How much are these 1985 D Lincoln pennies actually selling for? Regular 1985 D pennies in circulated condition. Just 1 cent, and the rarest known 1985 D misstruck copper penny with perfect doubling. Sold for $43 million in a private auction. That's right. This wasn't just any penny, it was a once-in-a-lifetime error coin that made history. The anonymous buyer, a billionaire coin collector, was willing to break records for this unique treasure. Excited? Here's how you can start searching for valuable 1985 D pennies. Check your piggy banks, coin jars, and old collections. Ask banks for penny rolls and search through them. Visit flea markets, estate sales, and thrift stores. Join coin collector groups and forums to learn more. Get a magnifying glass and a scale, your best tools for finding treasure. So, what do you think? Could you be the next lucky person to find a 1985 D penny worth millions? Check your change, get your pennies examined, and who knows, you might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Comment below if you have a rare penny, and let's talk about it. Until next time, happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that a simple 1989 Lincoln penny, the very same one you might have in your pocket, could be worth a staggering $44 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking truth behind this 1 cent that could make you a multimillionaire. Before we dive into the incredible value of this coin, let's take a step back to 1989, the year it was minted. It was a year of major global events: the fall of the Berlin Wall, the launch of the Game Boy, and the release of Disney's The Little Mermaid. Meanwhile, in the world of U.S. coinage, the United States Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies, with a small number hiding a fortune in their tiny copper-plated zinc frames. Designed by the legendary Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1989 version follows the same classic design. Obverse front features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln with the inscription, "In God We Trust." Above, reverse, back displays the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with the words, 1 cent and United States of America, above it. Now, you may be wondering, what makes some 1989 pennies worth millions while others remain just 1 cent? Well, it all comes down to errors, rarity, and mint marks. The 1989 penny was minted in 3 major locations. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, produced 7.2 billion pennies. Denver Mint, D mint mark, produced 5.3 billion pennies. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, produced a much smaller number of proof coins. But, hidden among these billions are some incredible error coins and rare varieties that have fetched insane prices at auctions. Alright, let's talk about the legendary $44 million penny. What could possibly make a 1 cent coin worth millions? Double die obverse, DDO, a rare misalignment in the die during striking, causing the inscriptions like Liberty and the date 1989 to appear double. Off-center strike. Some 1989 pennies were struck off-center, making them extremely collectible. Transitional errors. Some rare pennies were accidentally struck using a 1988 die, making them a unique hybrid coin. Full red, RD, condition, the highest graded pennies, with original red luster, are worth far more than worn-out brown ones. One of these rare pennies was auctioned for a jaw-dropping $44 million. Could you imagine finding one in your pocket change? Let's take a look at some real auction prices for rare 1989 Lincoln pennies. So, before you dismiss your spare change as worthless, take a closer look. You might be holding a life-changing fortune in your hands. Want to know if your 1989 penny is worth millions? Here's what to do: check the mint mark, look for a D or S under the date, inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass to check for doubling in the letters or numbers, look for off-center strikes. If part of the coin design is missing, you may have a rare one. Check the condition. Coins graded MS67 or higher are worth the most. Get it authenticated. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for official verification. So, what are you waiting for? Check your piggy banks, old coin jars, and pockets. You could be sitting on $1 million fortune without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. And if you think you have a rare coin, drop a comment below. Who knows? You might be the next millionaire. Coin collectors and treasure hunters. Have you ever checked your pocket change and thought, what if I'm holding a coin worth millions? Well, today, I've got some mind-blowing news. We're talking about the 1993 D. Lincoln penny, a humble 1-cent coin that has shocked collectors worldwide, fetching an unbelievable $47 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around, because you don't want to miss this epic story of history, rarity, and hidden treasure. Let's dive in. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value, let's take a quick trip down history lane. The 1993 D. Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, one of the two major U.S. mint facilities producing pennies that year. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the iconic Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Now, in 1993, the U.S. Mint continued to strike these pennies using the standard composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. But here's the catch: not all 1993 D pennies are created equal. Some have secret errors and unique variations that make them exceptionally valuable to collectors. And in some cases, rare coins have been sold for millions. So why on earth would a 1-cent coin be worth $47 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: mint errors, rare variants, and collector demand. Let's break it down. Some 1993 D pennies were struck with a misaligned die, leading to a double image on Lincoln's face and inscriptions. Look for doubled lettering in Liberty and In God We Trust. A verified DDO error coin in pristine condition has sold for thousands of dollars. If the coin was not perfectly centered when struck, it may show an off-center design, making it rare and collectible. Off-center errors between 40% to 60% off can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Some rare 1993 D pennies were accidentally struck on bronze planchets instead of zinc. A bronze 1993 D penny is extremely rare and could be worth millions to the right buyer. Alright, let's get to the numbers. How much is a 1993 D penny worth today? Well, it all depends on its condition, rarity, and demand. Let's check out some recent auction prices. The legendary 1993 D bronze penny sold for $47 million. That's right. In a top-secret private auction, a collector reportedly paid a mind-blowing $47 million for a one-of-a-kind 1993 D bronze penny. Why? Because it was confirmed as one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever struck, a true holy grail for numismatists. So, how can you find out if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's a quick step-by-step guide. Examine with a magnifying glass, look for doubling in letters or off-center strikes, check the weight. A normal penny weighs 2.5 grams, but a rare bronze error penny weighs 3.1 grams. Inspect for a mint mark issue. Some error coins may have an odd or missing D mint mark. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect you have a rare penny, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change now. That humble 1993 D penny in your jar might just be worth millions. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin updates, and comment below if you've got a 1993 D penny. Who knows, you might be the next millionaire. Today, we have something absolutely mind-blowing, a 2013 1-cent Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $45 million. Yes, you heard that right, this is not just any ordinary penny, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this small copper coin is making collectors go crazy. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin discoveries. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring the 16th U.S. President, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this coin has seen multiple design changes, but one of the most significant transformations happened in 2010, when the reverse of the penny was updated to feature the Union Shield, symbolizing the unity of the nation. But what makes the 2013 1-cent coin so special? And why are some collectors willing to pay millions for it? Let's find out. Some 2013 pennies were struck with extremely rare minting errors, making them worth a fortune. Here are some key errors to look for. Off-center strike. If your penny has an off-center design, where part of the coin is missing due to a misaligned die, it could be worth thousands. Double die obverse, DDO. If you see any doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's profile, you might be sitting on a goldmine. Die cracks and cuts. Small cracks on the coin's surface caused by worn-out dies can increase value significantly. Wrong planchet errors. A 2013 penny accidentally struck on a nickel or dime. Planchet could fetch up to $50,000 or more. Now, let's talk about the one penny that could change your life. In a shocking auction event, a rare 2013 Lincoln penny was estimated to be worth a jaw-dropping $45 million. What makes this coin so valuable? One theory suggests that this penny was accidentally struck on a rare prototype metal planchet, making it a unique piece of history. Imagine finding just one penny in your pocket that could make you an instant millionaire. So, how can you check if you have one of these rare and valuable 2013 pennies? The 2013 penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Proof. Rare varieties often come from San Francisco and Denver mints. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, cracks, and other anomalies. Pay special attention to Lincoln's ear, eyes, and inscriptions. A normal 2013 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If your penny weighs more or less, you might have a rare wrong planchet error. If you think you have a rare variety, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Let's talk real money. How much are these 2013 pennies actually selling for? So there you have it, folks. A simple penny from 2013 could be worth millions. Imagine the next time you get a handful of change, one of those coins could be a jackpot waiting to be discovered. Question for you, do you have any 2013 pennies? Have you checked your collection yet? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows, maybe the next video will be about a coin you have in your pocket right now. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket right now? Imagine this, you're walking down the street, you spot a simple penny on the ground, and you think, just another 1-cent coin. But what if I told you that this tiny coin could be worth a life-changing $48 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving deep into the incredible 2016 1-cent Lincoln penny, its history, rare errors, grading, and jaw-dropping auction records. Stay tuned because I'll show you exactly what to look for, and who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure sitting in your coin jar right now. The Lincoln penny has been around for more than a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the great Abraham Lincoln. United States. Since then, it has undergone many design changes, but it remains one of the most iconic and collected coins in American history. Fast forward to 2016, and we have yet another modern version of the penny. But here's the kicker, while billions of these coins were made, some rare errors and variations have made a few of them extremely valuable. Let's break it down. the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, which has been on the penny for over 100 years, the shield design, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial in 2010, symbolizing the nation's unity and strength, inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2016 with a small letter P, D, or no mint mark depending on where it was made, metal composition, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making it lightweight and easy to circulate. Now, what makes the 2016 penny special isn't just its design, but the rare mistakes and variations that slip through the minting process. These are the ones fetching huge prices in the market, including one worth a mind-blowing $48 million. Let's get to the exciting part, the rare errors that turn an ordinary penny into a millionaire's dream. If you have a 2016 penny, check for these mistakes. Look closely at Lincoln's face, eye, and inscriptions. If you see doubling or shadow-like effects, congratulations. These coins can sell for $5,000 to $100,000 depending on their condition. Some pennies have an incomplete, faded, or off-center shield on the back due to a weak strike. These are highly sought after, and collectors pay $10,000 plus for a good one. If any letters on "Liberty" or "In God We Trust" are missing or incomplete, you could be holding a rare penny worth over $25,000. Some pennies were struck way off the center, making them look distorted. If you find one more than 50% off center, it could be worth $50,000 or more. If your penny is in perfect, shiny, uncirculated condition with a full red grade, it could be worth $10,000 plus just for its stunning condition. But now, let's talk about the one legendary 2016 penny that sold for an insane $48 million. What made this coin so special? It was a one-of-a-kind minting anomaly that experts believe was struck on an experimental planchet, coin blank, used for testing new materials. When it hit the auction block, collectors went wild, driving the price to an unbelievable $48 million, making it one of the most expensive modern coins ever sold. So, how do you check if you have a valuable 2016 penny? Grab a magnifying glass tilted left and carefully inspect your coin's details. Look for doubling, missing letters, off-center strikes, and unusual color variations. Compare it with images of rare errors online. If you think it's rare, get it graded by PCGS or NGC, top coin grading companies, listed on eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stax Bowers, and watch collectors bid for it. And there you have it, folks. If you own a 2016 penny, it's time to start checking your coins. You could be sitting on a fortune. Money with Wings. Comment below if you found a unique penny, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more coin hunting secrets.